And so far, we have made almost $5,000 profit just from 2 sales. As author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard sales, thrift stores, antique malls, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now, as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 3 antique booths. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. Welcome to Commonwealth Flipper. I haven't done that in a long time. And we had a great weekend of sales. Last time I checked, and I haven't looked since this morning, we had over $500 in sales so far. And that's on the Commonwealth Picker store on eBay. That's not included the Homeschool Hustler store, CommonwealthPicker.com. And my wife sold a couple things on Mercari, which I have not been listing on at all lately. And she hasn't either. And she decided to put a couple on there, and I guess she made some sales. I don't even know what those are. Maybe I can coax her down into the cabin and get on a video here. But we sold 2 items. I say we because my wife listed both of them. So this is something from last year. We keep track of sales from time to time, and when we hit a cool sale that we know we're going to make a bunch of money on, we keep track of it to see how much money we're going to get out of it. And the money we made from these 2 garage sales alone will just kind of blow your mind. And we have them both on video, so I'm going to put them both up here. And so far, we have made almost $5,000 profit just from 2 sales. We have some other sales as well, including an item that seems to be going up in value, seems to be a pretty good item right now on eBay, selling quickly for good money again. It kind of goes through ebbs and flows. I'll let you take a look at that and a couple of other cool items, including a $150 sale plus shipping. So as John Cincinnati Picker would say, let's get to work. When I saw this one sell, I'm like, what in the world is this? I thought maybe it came from the Sunny Shares sale, which is a consignment sale we did a while back, but I didn't remember any little kid stuff in there. This is JCPenney size 2 Toddle Time. I mean, it's just a vintage little flannel shirt from JCPenney, made in the USA. Oh no, it's not, made in the Philippines. I take it back. I assumed it was made in the USA because it's so old. And this, my wife told me, I'm like, what is this? She's like, this came off of the My Buddy doll. I thought, that's the My Buddy doll that we got at the Mount Plushmore sale? And she said, that's the one. Which she used to sit it here and scare me with it. But at any rate, the My Buddy, not the shirt. That wouldn't scare me. I'm like, what made you list that thing? She said, I just looked at the tag and it looked old and cool. So she listed it, $8.95 plus shipping, and she got it. So we're going to add that to our total and let you take a look. By the way, if you have not watched this sale and you love vintage, I highly suggest that you go over there and watch that. And that was fun. That's going to be one that I remember forever. So here you go. This is it right here, $2,025, $156 buy. So if you get a chance and you're new to the channel, go over to the other channel, the Commonwealth Picker channel, and check out this video. Wish I could remember the name of this sale. There's a woman there that really was a pretty good negotiator. She's a little tough. But we still did pretty good, and we grabbed this one. I'm not going to unroll this thing. Well, I guess I'll give you a little bit of it, I suppose. I believe this is PS2. One of those little game boards, Stay Cool or something, a dance thing. I don't know what it is. Anyways, $18 plus shipping on this. All right, here's the $150 item. This one I sold before. This one got sent back to me, and it wasn't because the buyer didn't want it or didn't like it. It's because customs in Canada sent it back. So here it is right here. You remember, if you watch the show, we've sold this once before. So I didn't have to pay the fees. I got the return shipping. They sent it back to me. So it's not that big of a deal. And we're still going to make quite a bit of money here on it. The Hydra, that thing's pretty cool. Those vintage biology charts. And so we sold it for $150 plus shipping. And the reason they sent it back to me, I got like a generic form, and it's basically, it's one of these reasons. And so I went and I read through all the reasons. I'm thinking, why would this thing not go through customs? And I read through all the reasons, and absolutely none of them, to me, made sense for this item. So who the heck knows? But I'm sorry that buyer didn't get it. They, had some remorse, like, man, I'm sorry, I sure wish I could have it, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do they say? You can't sue City Hall? Or I suppose you could sue them, but you can't beat them. I'm going to grab a couple in here really quick before we head inside, before we see the Homeschool Hustler sales. sold a record to a viewer, so I want to read that to you real quick. But before I read it, I gotta grab it. And I'm trying to remember, there were two. There's a Bobby Bland. I'm gonna grab that if I find it. What's this? Oh, that's Santana. Bonnie Raitt. Alan Parsons. There's one of them. Let me see if I can find the Bobby Bland while we're down here too. I need to change these. It's a little low. I need to take this and put them down there and move these up here, I think. Make my life a little easier. At least a little easier to see what I'm looking for here. I don't know where it is. I'm going to do this the whole time and you'll be like, what is he doing? Oh, you know what? Is this the one I pulled out? It is the one I pulled out earlier. All right, perfect. I already got it. It's right there. That's the other one. So, Alan Parsons project. Let's go see what the viewer said. All right, this one's going to Chris. So, Chris, thank you. $7 plus shipping. Y'all, I've had a huge record buy. Huge record buy. And I don't think any of them are like out of this world, but there's a ton of good ones in there. And I'm excited about it because I haven't even gone through it. I've gone through one of the boxes, and I think we bought 4 boxes. You'll see it in an upcoming video. I've been editing it. It might be a little bit of time, maybe a week or so before it comes out. But it was from the 100 Mile Garage Sale, which was quite a ways back. But I just love this sale so far. All right, Chris. Thank you, Kevin, for the wonderful and entertaining and informative videos. I enjoy watching you, Bubba, Blue Ridge Mom, on the Homeschool Hustlers, and try to catch all of the videos. Y'all keep me inspired, even though I don't yet sell enough to warrant an actual store. You know what? That's no big deal. You know, there's people who watch this show, who watch this channel, that are full-timers. There's people who are part-timers who sell way more than I do. You know, everybody has a sweet spot. It can't dominate your life. It has to be something you enjoy. And, you know, if that's what you're doing, awesome. You know, if you want to grow it and you enjoy it, keep growing it. But, you know, for some of us, it's just, this is perfect. If I sold 30 things a day, I literally couldn't do it. And I know people who sell 30 things a day. And so you got to do what you can do and got to do what you enjoy. The best advice I ever got about reselling, well, it wasn't advice to me. It was watching a YouTube channel. It was watching Pete, Craigslist Hunter. And I knew when he said it, he was right. He was talking about how much you can make really doing this style of picking. And he just made some comments that I thought were really good. But one thing that he said was, no matter what, you need to sell the things and list the things and pick the things that you want to, that you enjoy. Because if you're doing things that you don't want to do, then it's going to become a job. It's going to become tedious. And then you'll stop doing it altogether as opposed to enjoying it and making money. I think that's great advice. So that's what I do. You know, people are like, oh, you passed this. I'm like, yeah, I know I passed it up. I don't want to sell it. I hate it. Shoes, for instance. I'll sell shoes. I'll sell boots. I'll sell kinds of stuff. But if I had to spend my life cleaning shoes, no thank you. I don't want to do it. That's just me. And I know a ton of you out there make a killing on shoes. And you enjoy it. But for me, it's not what I do. Boy, that's a long-winded talk for somebody here. I better shut up. And he says, by all means, don't stop with the history lessons. I bought this record not only because I love Alan Parsons' project, but also as a way to replenish my record collection, which I foolishly sold back in the 1990s. You never know. I don't know. Things come back. You know, there's ebbs and flows to everything for sure. All right, let's talk about this one too really quick. Bobby Bland. I'm trying to think if this one went to a viewer. I don't think it did. At least I didn't see a message. Nope, doesn't look like it, unless there's somebody out there named Jabez. I don't know, is there a Jabez out there? I don't think this one went that way. And this one also went for $7. So, you know, I really don't want to sell records for $7 plus shipping, but I like it. I like it. And if I'm paying, you know, 30 cents a piece, and I'm selling them for $7 plus shipping, you know, I'm making $5, which isn't amazing, but you know what? Look at how much space they take up. And I kind of like it. I kind of like looking at the covers and going through them and all that kind of stuff. But I would rather sell records for at least $10. So who knows? But a lot of people who watch the videos end up wanting some of the ones that they see. So I feel like I need to list some of them. Hey, really quickly, I want to mention this, and then I'm going to talk about this for a second. So this came from Roy at Arcade Treasure Center, Roy and Kim. And you said some really nice stuff here that I'm not going to repeat. So I'll let y'all look at it if you want to right there. But thank you, Roy and Kim. We really do appreciate you. And you guys are killing it over there on your channel as well. I just want to show everybody who doesn't know Roy. He had this video a while back that just absolutely went nuts. And that's awesome. And it's a good video. A little long there, Roy, but I'm the expert on long-winded talking videos. So anyway, that was a really good video. If you want to really learn this category, it's a good one to do. I've done a few videos on this kind of thing, but it was really kind of quick and how to sell stuff, how to make a quick buck. He really goes into the ins and outs and really teaches you what they don't want you to know at those pawn shops, which really is awesome. So he did some great stuff. I learned a lot there as well. So thank you, Roy. But Roy, I wanted to talk about something real quick and get your feedback on this. And I wanted to mention something to some viewers who've asked this question. I'm going to do a video that's about the questions that I get all the time that I don't answer. And I don't answer them for a bunch of reasons. This is one that I don't answer, but I'm going to do a video answering this question really quick. So let's take a look. Roy, here's the mug. I probably should have showed everybody, huh? Here's the mug. Now, let me just show y'all something. This is first class, but nobody would send that first class. Just, you know, just put it in some tissue, put it inside of a box. I can't even get it out. Let me put the camera down. All right, movie magic. There you go. And we've got some, got his card there. There you go. We'll put that up somewhere. And you got your stickers. I have a little sticker thing. I'll put it up over here, right there somewhere. So thank you for those. And there is the cup. That's awesome. We'll find a spot for the cup either over here or over there or somewhere. I'm not quite sure. But I wanted to show y'all something. So nobody would send this out. There's not enough protection in this box right here. But once you put this in here, you put it all together and you weigh it, it's going to end up weighing about 1.3 pounds. That's about what we're looking at right there. You put that in there as well. So it's going to weigh a little bit. Let me just give you an idea here. All right, here we go. There you go. So that's priority mail. If you can keep it under 16 ounces, you can send it first class. Most people wouldn't do that. So what we've done now, we've sold, Roy, we've sold over 400 mugs. Sold over 400 mugs so far. And we're shipping them first class. We're shipping them first class. Now we had some breaks at the beginning because we didn't perfect this thing. But I would say out of the last, say, 200 mugs or so, we've shipped them all first class and haven't had one break in the last 200 mugs after we perfected this thing. So we have had some breaks when we were trying to get it done, and there's going to be more breaks. But, you know, if you ship out 400 mugs and have, you know, 3 breaks, think of the money you save if you're doing it first class. And I've done this video before, and I got quite a bit of criticism for it. You know, how foolish it is to do this and whatever. Well, you know, I asked Lonnie when we started this what he was doing and tried to get some advice from him. And he was really, really helpful in this. And then I kind of developed this plan. And he mentioned something that I thought was interesting. He said, you know, what cost are you willing to pay? Is it going to be better in the long run if you do this? And I thought, probably so. And we just gave it a go. And so far, it's been great. So let's just take 400 mugs. And let's say we have 5 breaks. Which is true, but 3 of those early breaks were either packaged differently than we do it now, or they were going overseas. So we've had a few. Let's just say 5 breaks out of 400. You know, what's the cost of the mug and the shipping and whatever compared to the money you save for doing it first class? And it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to do a video on that, but I better shut up. Let's show you what else sold. And by the way, I wouldn't suggest doing that for expensive mugs that you can't replace. So here we go. This one right here, speaking of Pete Craigslist Hunter, years ago, he talked about the Panasonics and gave different model numbers. And I can't remember PV7. I can't remember this one in particular. They're really, I call them blue lines. If you see a Panasonic that's blue line that's in okay shape, it's going to sell pretty quick. This one is PV4521. It sold for $55.95, I think. $55.95 plus shipping for that one, and it sold really, really quick. These seem to be going as fast as ever, and they seem to be going for really good prices as well.
Because I wrote them down.
Hey, you made 2 sales today, buddy. What did you sell? Let's look at, what do you want to look at? Let's look at this one
Chinese
first.
cat.
It's a Chinese cat. Is that a Chinese cat? What is that
No.
from?
Oh, Minecraft.
Minecraft. It's a Siamese cat, huh? Well,
Yeah,
he said Chinese before we got on here.
Yeah.
And I said, you need to say that again. So it's a Siamese cat. Have you ever seen the Siamese cats? And I am Siamese, if you please.
Yeah.
You ever see that one?
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
And you know where Siam is? You probably haven't learned yet.
Siam?
It's Thailand. You don't know where Thailand is. What am I talking about? All right, let's look at these. What are these? DuckTales. Remember DuckTales?
Yeah.
Who's this old guy right here?
No.
It's not Donald Duck. Scrooge.
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck. You got it. And this guy right here. I don't think you've ever seen DuckTales.
Yeah.
We're going to have to watch it. But you know some of the characters here. This is Launchpad. I don't think you know who he is. You know these three. Do you remember these three?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Huey,
And I don't remember their names.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And that's Webby. And you don't know Webby. So, anyway, those went for $34, I think. And they're going to go out first class. Bought him at the 100-mile garage sale. He is from DuckTales. He's in all kinds of stuff. He's in that what is it? A Christmas Carol, Mickey's Christmas Carol. So I think he's the only one who's in that. So anyway, $34 on that one. So you're gonna make some good money on that. You make enough money, we'll get $1 for each there. So $1 to spend, $1 to save, and $1 to
donate.
Donate. And that was $7.50 free shipping. And your mama found it probably in Reagan stuff. So thanks, bud.
Bye.
This one is from that other garage sale. So between this one's the Happy Little Accident. You've been around a long time if you've seen that one. That goes way back. Matter of fact, that was one of our very first big videos, thanks to Thrifting 101 sending some folks our way. And that was a fun one. We were keeping track of that. We called it a Happy Little Accident because we found a bob. I'll put the picture right here and we'll link it. And maybe at the end of this video, you can go back and check it out. You know, we were a little raw back then, but it was kind of cool to go through it. We still have, I think, 2 or 3 of these left. Some more creative memories up here. Have a few more things left, some ornaments from that sale. So this one right here went for $17.21, I think, for this little thing right here, creative memories. Sold off a bunch of that stuff. And a lot of it was really quick sellers. This seemed to take a while. I guess we overpriced it, I'm not sure. But it sold eventually, right? I think on a sale. So that's kind of cool. Have a few more of those. Let's take a look at how much we made so far on the Happy Little Accident. All right, $200 buy here. See if we can get the lights. It's always tough in here with these lights. So $2,419. And, you know, between that one and this one, we also put a bunch of stuff on our antique booths. And we started keeping track of that at the beginning, but after a while it was hard to figure it out. So after everything sells, and there's just a few more things, we're knocking on the door of $5,000 in profit from those 2 garage sales alone, which were 2 of our best. We did quite a few good ones last year, but those were 2 of our best. This was from the Goodwill, and my wife was already in there looking at stuff, and she called me over, you know, the expert. So what do you think of this, this, and this? I think this is going to be on a video. I think I have, maybe it is, I don't know. And I looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, this is good, this is good, this isn't good, this is good. And I'm like, I don't know about this one. She's like, yeah, I think that's good. And so we grabbed it, and I'm like, I didn't really want to, but I wasn't going to tell her no. Well, this was the best of the bunch. So she was right. The Vintage OP. And I think it's awesome. Love it, especially being from California right there. So pretty cool one. That one's sold for $25 plus shipping, paid $3.99. So not bad. The other ones were making a little bit of money, you know, selling for $15 or $20. This one's sold for $25 plus shipping. Last but not least, something I picked up at a sale, LL Bean, made in the USA here, obviously. And this one sold for $20 plus shipping, and we didn't get it from the Goodwill, we got it from a garage sale. We paid just a few bucks, I believe. All right, we will head back out there as usual and check in with the kids. Maybe I'll get Blue Ridge Mama to come down. Maybe we'll put that on tomorrow's video. I don't see what she sold on Macari. I'm kind of curious to see myself, and I'm really curious to see if she delisted it from eBay. That's always a tough one, you know, if you sell on multiple platforms to do that. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. All right, Reagan is with us here. What did you sell at the CommonwealthPicker.com store?
An Inamug and a CWP shirt.
In a mug and a CWP shirt.
Rebecca got this, and Edward got that.
Rebecca got the mug. Edward got the shirt. All right, that's awesome. Hey, there's a few more in there, but we're just going to do a couple a day, okay? And look at your hair. I know people are going to ask, who did your hair?
Mom.
You had a meet today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you do good?
Yeah.
Maybe. I have some video. Maybe I'll put you on the end of this. What do you think?
Sure.
All right. Hey, we do have, I misspoke the other day. Right now, there are 2 more of these listed, and we've sold like 3 more that we've got to ship still. So we're getting close. And then you have an announcement coming up not before too long. Huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you.
Bye, and don't forget to get your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com.